Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa. I love orchids, and if you love orchids, you're in the right place. I went to a festival yesterday and I have some very good finds I want to show you. So this is a haul video. So in this haul, I went to the Fairchild Botanical Gardens Festival. It's called Orchids in October. And I mean, it's a no-brainer because I'm already a member of the gardens. So I get in for free and I could bring in a couple friends or family members. So it makes it, and it's 10 minutes away. So it makes it a no-brainer whenever they have their orchid festivals, which they usually have 2 in a year. And this one is small. Actually, no, they have one thing called a member sale. So if you're a member of the Botanical Gardens, you can go and there's like a plant sale, and it's small, you know, there's other plants too. So it's not only orchids. And then they have a Mother's Day thing where they have orchid vendors and other plant vendors. So that's 2. And then they have this one in October, that's 3. And then they have one in spring. So it is worth it. And plus, teachers get 50% off. Teachers get 50% off. So it is definitely worth it for me to have joined the Fairchild Tropical Gardens. And I go to all the festivals, and I mean, win-win there. Win-win. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the previous video. If you didn't see the previous video, that's where me and 3 orchid besties, not the whole group this time, but 3 orchid besties went walking around shopping, having a great old time. I even got to interview Dr. Downing, who is involved with all the conservation activities that they have there, including the 1 Million Orchid Project. I mean, that is a wonderful, I mean, if I can continue to talk about it, I will. It's, you can buy a kit, and then this kit comes with native orchids, and they're also now they're adding to it with Caribbean orchids. And you buy the kit, and they're small, but you can incorporate them and naturalize them into your backyard, into your trees, into your landscaping. And it's like having, you know, orchids that belong here growing in your garden. And it's a great way to give back, because, you know, if we don't do that, what's going to happen? What may happen? Who knows? So go ahead and give that whole project a look-see. Go on their website, Million Orchid Project at Fairchild Tropical Gardens. So now let's get to the haul. Well, let's see, where do I start? So if you saw the video, I was mentioning that in a week from when I went to that fair, it's going to be the Redlands Orchid Festival. So that one is one of the top biggest ones by the Moats family. That's coming up next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 17th, 18th, and 19th. And all of our orchid besties are going to be there. Anybody who's a vendor is going to be there. There's like over 100 vendors. It was huge last year. The only thing about last year was some people were saying it was hot, which was like, you know, it's Miami weather. I mean, it's Miami weather. I was perfectly fine with my visor, my water, and staying in the shade, and everything is fine. So, but this year, in order to make it better for the people who had trouble with the heat, it's in October. So and then there's a cold front coming. So it's going to be the perfect situation for all of you guys. All of you, if there's a time to travel over here, it's now to go to the Redlands Orchid Festival. It's going to be at the Fruit and Spice Park. So look that up in Homestead, Google that up, and make an attempt. If you're an orchid lover, you can't miss it. So anyways, let's go to my haul. So one of the first things, let's start here. And some of these things were gifts, some of them were not. So I don't think I remember prices, but I do think these were actually gifted. This is from the Fairchild Tropical Gardens. This is a beautiful Myrmecophila grandiflora, and I will put her picture right here so you can see the flowers are spectacular. Look at how gorgeous this plant is, already mounted, ready to go into my pergola or probably in the greenhouse, because I have a lot of Schomburgkia myrmecophila types in the greenhouse. They love it there because it's very, very sunny. So look at these roots already attached to the wood. The tag fell off, so Dr. Downing wrote the name in the back. And by the way, if you don't know who that is, go look at the website for Fairchild. He also has videos on their YouTube. He gives talks. I mean, he knows so much. So you need to check that out. It's awesome. So this is the first one. Myrmecophila grandiflora. It's beautiful. What did I learn about it? Okay, so it is native to Mexico and other parts of Central America. It blooms in the spring. So we missed the blooming, but that's okay. I'm happy to wait. It has pink, orange, and yellow flowers. These flowers, oh my gosh. When I saw them, I said, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. I'm so happy to have this. I have a Tabicinus. And I have another cross. I have like maybe 5 now. And another one, the long shot that I just got. So this I didn't have, and I'm very happy to have it. It's pretty much, it grows to be really big. And I actually looked up, I was doing my research and I looked up, they have them for sale at Palmer's. So you can, but large size, $175. So it is definitely worth it to get it from Fairchild if you're going to any of the sales, and it's directly from Fairchild. It's not a vendor, it is Fairchild. Because I think these were $35. And the ones that they have, I've seen other ones that are selling big specimens and $175. So anyways, love it. What do you guys think? This is my first one. My second one is going to be the only one. No, it's not the only one that I got in bloom, but the flowers on the way out. And you can't really see, or can you? I mean, you can get an idea. Let me put you a little closer. Can you get an idea of how gorgeous she was when she first opened? Look at that. This I got from Vicky. By the way, I'm planning a nursery visit. Oh my gosh, I just got poked in the eye. I'm planning a nursery visit. We got to see what Vicky has new in store. I'm gonna wait till after. I'm gonna wait till after the redlands because I know she's gonna be there, so she needs time to, I guess, get back into business. Because when you go to the redlands, I mean, our local nurseries have to pretty much shut down. That's how much inventory they have to gather, organize, get the prices for, and get everything ready to take to the redlands and have ready to restock. It's a big deal. I mean, it is like it. So this is Leliocattleya edissa, E-D-I-S-S-I, Melissa edissa. So this is actually a primary hybrid. Where is she? Because I wrote some notes. I didn't write that much about this one, but it is a primary, and I'll keep her in the picture. Primary hybrid, registered in 1900, and it's a cross between a Laelia anceps, which I have, and a purpurata, which I have a few. So I just thought the flower was beautiful, and right now I'm into these star-shaped flowers with the deep yellow in the center. Look how the sepals are lighter colored, the petals are darker, and I'll put a picture so you can see what a bloom looks like fresh, but it's just beautiful, gorgeous. Look at the size of this plant. And I think the price that she had there was $30. I love it. I am definitely contemplating mounting her because I got from a local vendor, I got some ceramic mounts. I'll show you one. If you didn't see the other video, I'll show you this one. I'm coming. So look at how awesome. Look how awesome these are. So there's a little one, and it has a lot of texture, so you know the orchids are gonna love to grab onto that. These little ones, you can hear it. It's ceramic. Okay, and this is by an artist called Moore, M-O-O-R-E, mudworks.com. So it's called Orchids at mudworks.com. So feel free to check him out. I think he's on Facebook. So this one is the one I think might be good for this. And I have a little bit larger one. So imagine how nice it would be to mount her. I think so. Okay, so we are two down, 3 more to go, and one of them is not an orchid. So let's see if by the end of the video you can guess. You can guess. Put it in the comment before the end of the video. What is the non-orchid plant that I wanted, that I said I was gonna get, and that I now have? Guess, 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 guess. How fun. Okay, next up we have another Myrmecophila. So you can see the size. This one's a little smaller. It's a little smaller, but according to them, it's either blooming size or near blooming size. This is the Humboldtii. Myrmecophila Humboldtii. Now, I first saw this at, oh my gosh, memory don't fail me now. Okay, when I went to take my big one for the prize, Boca. I saw it in Boca. Who had it? Suncoast Orchids. Yes, Jim Roberts. Okay, yes. It's clicking. Jim Roberts, right? And I was gonna buy it, and he had some really little ones. And then I was gonna buy it, but I wasn't sure, and they were really little. So I'm very happy to have found it again. I didn't buy it last time because I bought some big cats. And you know me, I always lean towards the big cats. And that's what I always end up coming home with, big cats. But this is the Humboldtii, and the Humboldtii is a species, yay! And it's also known as Humboldt's banana orchid. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna dig a little deeper to find out. But it's named after a naturalist. He was Alexander von Humboldt, which most orchids, that sounds like they have kind of a name and then a double I at the end. That's the deal. Okay, native to Venezuela and the ABC Islands. And then it grows to medium size, hot grower. So it's gonna appreciate the heat in Miami. It's gonna appreciate that. And that's all I wrote about Humboldtii, but I will put in a picture because the flowers are drop dead gorgeous, beautiful. So you know how the Schomburgkia flowers look like they're a little bit curly? So this one's a little bit wider, but still curly at the end. Gorgeous. I am so happy to have these. I can't wait for them to bloom. Okay, and my phone just reminded me that I'm low on battery. So I'm gonna have to do, what do I do next? Let me do the non-orchid plant. I hope you guessed, because I'm gonna read your comments. Here it comes. And I got it from Anna from Blooming Paradise. And unfortunately, it doesn't have, it's not blooming at the time. So this is my non-planty orchid. Oh, and it doesn't say what she is, but I'll tell you. This is a bat plant. Big leaves. I'm hoping that I can keep her alive. I know my friend Nelson has a beautiful, huge bat plant, and I've seen them at, where have I seen them? At Crowell Smith. A lot of places have them, and I think I also saw it from Nature's Tapestry. I'm nervous because, I mean, last time I bought myself that famous one, Medellina, with the big, cascading pink flowers. It is gone. It is gone. And then I said, I just bought something like this, and what happened? And then they said, did you let it dry? Possibly. A few times it dried. That was it. Did it get too much sun? I'm like, it was next to an orchid, and it, no, burnt the leaves, dried it out. Anyways, it's past now. So I'm really hoping that this one does well. So this is the bat plant. And then here's the other thing. I can't remember if she's the black one or the white one. I don't know which one I got, but I guess I'll see. Hopefully she blooms one day, and I will see. So the temperatures for this cutie is 65 to 85, so good. It likes the heat. The botanical name, okay. Taca integrifolia. Ta-da! Tacca integrifolia, okay? Also known for having bat-like flowers with long drooping filaments. You know, I'm gonna put a picture of this because the flowers are what makes this plant spectacular. When you see the flowers, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so weird. It looks like an alien. Beautiful. It's native to Southeastern Asia. The rainforest there likes the warm temperatures, well-draining organic soil. So it has soil, it has leca, it has bark, it has perlite. So I don't know. I don't, you know how I feel about plastic pots. So I have a lot of ceramic ones, and I think that once I let her acclimate, I think I'm going to transfer her as carefully as I can into a ceramic pot so that she won't tip over, because this is not, you could tell she's gonna get tall. Look, she has a new leaf here. Please survive. You can do this. If I can have over 800 orchids, and that was when I counted months and months ago, you can survive. Anyways, so what else do I know? Keep moist but not waterlogged. Okay, so we're gonna cross our fingers. How many of you guessed it that I got a bat plant? Because I said it last time. Let's see. Hopefully she'll survive, she'll bloom, and I'll get to show you those blooms soon. Last but not least, this one, and of course, you know, I want you guys to vote. I need you guys to vote. I need to see that input. And those of you doing super thanks, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate my members. I have a video coming out for the members only, It was a nursery visit that I completely forgot about. I went to a nursery and I did a whole filming, and then I forgot about it. And then now in my editing app, I'm like, did I ever put this one out? No, I didn't. So I'm gonna give it as a gift to the members. So I wanna thank you guys again. Those of you considering, it's only $1.99, and we do videos that are exclusive, and then you get first look at the videos when they come out. You get to see them before anybody. So there you go. And by the way, what I'm wearing today reminds me of two of my friends. Can you guess who? The Be Kind, that is reminding me of Roxy, Orchid 365, because she always talks about being kind, and that's like her motto. And then the green reminding me of Nature Nell. So hi Roxy and Nell, you guys inspired me today to wear my shirt. This is actually for Kindness Day that I wear on Kindness Day. It's cool. So last but not least, this is my final. She's been behind you the whole time. Do we know what this beauty is? Oh my gosh. I've been wanting this since my first trip that my orchid besties and me went to Apopka. Yeah, oh my gosh, brain fart. To Apopka. And I saw it there, and I think I said, oh my gosh, I need that. Basically because, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like a connection to this plant and my daughter. I always thought, Laelia rubescens, and you know, my brother's name is Ruben. So I'm like, wow, this plant makes me feel like I need it. And I just love the long spikes. I love the beautiful delicateness of the flowers, and soft, delicate scent. So let me tell you a little bit about Laelia rubescens. It's a species native to Mexico and Central America, known for pink and white flowers, delicate fragrance, super delicate, little bit spicy, but then so is my daughter. It blooms in clusters with long spikes. Oh, it sure does. Look how pretty. Medium size, hot to cool. This is the only problem. Hot to cool growing. So occasional lithophyte. So it's an epiphyte, meaning it grows on trees and is very happy on this cork mount. But occasionally you find them growing on rocks. That's what a lithophyte is. And maintains temperatures of 70 to 75 for best growth. That's the only problem. I am thinking everything else is pretty much the same as any other orchid. The bright filtered light, blah, 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 whatever. And it has a little bit it has a little bit of moss in there to maintain the moisture. Some of the bulbs look a little wrinkly, but that's exactly what I see with my oh, I don't think I told you. Yeah, I did tell you that. I see the same thing with my anseps. And by the way, remember the anseps? I bought it thinking I got this. I was at the Rare Plant show and I wanted the Laelia rubescens, and I picked it up, and then I get home and I said, I didn't pick up the rubescens, I picked up the anseps, which it's okay because it's fine. This one's parent is the anseps. So it's kind of the same shaped leaves. They're oblong and just gorgeous. And they have a nice growth pattern, which is another thing that I enjoy. Sometimes when you get them and they look great, and then they put them in the pot and then they're like almost horizontal. They're laying down, taking up all the space on the bench. And you're thinking, wow, that's not cool. When I bought you, you weren't like this. And then they get all relaxed, and then, you know, no one fits next to them. So I know you all know what I'm referring to. But anyways, that's my haul today. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to not make this video too long because the video of the show was over an hour. And I didn't even realize, you didn't even realize that you're filming for that long. You just keep on going, and then you add them all together and it's like, wow, over an hour. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know you guys, looking at the analytics, I know you guys enjoy the shows the most, and the sales and the shopping. But if that happens, then I go broke. If all I do is sales and shows and shopping. So that's why I appreciate the super thanks so much, because I love to bring these all to you. But let me tell you, I'm a teacher. So, eesh. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you make time for things you love. Make time for things you love. And if you are in Miami the weekend of the 17th, I hope to see you at the Redlands Orchid Festival given by the Moats family. Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Martin Moats, Mary Moats. That family is awesome. Karina. Okay, so go ahead and check it out. I mean, you will be amazed. Prepare to be amazed when you go there. So I hope I see you next week if you are in town. If you're not in town, come on over because it's worth it. And that's it. Make time for things love. See you next time. Bye. Thank you, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa. I love orchids, and if you love orchids, you've come to the right place. I was at oh my god.